The surname Jarrett is thought to be a variant of Garrett, from either of two Germanic personal names introduced to Britain by the Normans. Gerard, composed of the elements gar, spear, lance, plus hard, hardy, brave, strong, and Gerald, composed of the elements gar, spear, lance, plus wald, rule. Jarrett Ricker, born 1986, American film actor and producer. Albert Jarrett, born 1984, Sierra Leonean footballer who plays in the UK. Art Jarrett, 1907–1987, American singer, actor and bandleader. Arthur L. Jarrett, 1884–1960, American screenwriter and film actor. Benjamin Jarrett, 1881–1944, Republican member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Pennsylvania. Barry H. Jarrett, 1894–1927, American Medal of Honor recipient. Chris Jarrett, born 1956, American pianist and composer. Cole Jarrett, born 1983, Canadian professional ice hockey player. Craig Jarrett, born 1979, American football punter in the National Football League. Dale Jarrett, born 1956, former NASCAR driver and current TV analyst. Younger son of Ned Jarrett. Derek Jarrett, 1928–2004, English historian and author. Doug Jarrett, born 1944, retired Canadian ice hockey player. Dwayne Jarrett, born 1986, American football wide receiver. Eleanor Home Jarrett, 1913–2004, married musician Art Jarrett and was selected to swim in the 1936 Olympics. Gary Jarrett, born 1942, retired Canadian ice hockey forward. Glenn Jarrett, born 1950, former NASCAR driver and the oldest son of Ned Jarrett. Greg Jarrett, born 1952, American radio host. Greg Jarrett, born 1955, anchor for Fox News Channel. Hanson Chambers Taylor Jarrett, 1837–1890, recipient of the Victoria Cross. Jason Jarrett, racing driver, born 1975, racer in the U.S. ARCA Max Series. Jason Jarrett, footballer, born 1979, English professional footballer. Jeff Jarrett, born 1967, American professional wrestler. Jeffrey D. Jarrett, Assistant Secretary for Fossil Energy within the United States Department of Energy. Jerry Jarrett, born 1942, American promoter and former professional wrestler, and the father of wrestler Jeff Jarrett. John Jarrett, born 1970, American Nordic combined skier who competed in the 1990s. John Jarrett, born 1961, American construction president. Karen Jarrett, born 1972, American professional wrestling valet, wife of Jeff Jarrett. Keith Jarrett, born 1945, American pianist and composer. Keith Jarrett, rugby, born 1945, Welsh rugby player during the late 1960s. Kamar Jarrett, born 1982, gang member of the Yardies who, in 2002, was listed in Jamaica as the #1 criminal on the top 10 most wanted list. Link Jarrett, born 1972, American college baseball coach. Miranda Jarrett, a pen name of writer Susan Holloway Scott. Ned Jarrett, born 1932, two-time NASCAR champion. Rebecca Jarrett, 1846–1928, British former prostitute who fought against child prostitution and white slavery during the late 19th century. Tony Jarrett, born 1968, sprint and hurdling athlete from England. Valerie Jarrett, born 1956, senior advisor to U.S. President Barack Obama. William Paul Jarrett, 1877 to 1929. American legal officer and politician. Jarrett's. Alex Jarrett. Born 1924. British businessman and former senior civil servant. George Jarrett. 1891 to 1917. English recipient of the Victoria Cross. John Jarrett. Born 1951. Australian actor currently garnering accolades for his portrayal of Mick Taylor in Wolf Creek. Steve Jarrett. Video game journalist and magazine editor. Wayne Jarrett. 1957 to 1988. Australian stage and television actor of the 1980s. Jarrett's. Gabriel Jarrett. Born 1970. American actor. Jarrett's. Charles Jarrett. English film director. Charles Jarrett. English racing driver and car pioneer. Fictional characters. Calvin, Beth and Conrad Jarrett. In Ordinary People. Cody Jarrett. In White Heat. A criminal gang leader. Melissa Jarrett. In Neighbours.